Hey, so this class is being offered in what's called Synchronous Remote. There isn't a great name for these things, but a lot of universities are calling these modalities, like a mode of teaching, and modality like some weird plural for that or something. Anyway, I'm doing Synchronous Remote this semester. I had no experience with this at all before last spring, and this is what I did with all of my classes in the spring, and it worked pretty well, so I liked it. Okay, I have done a lot of online classes in the past, and near as I could figure, nobody has a formula for how to get those to work really well. So anyways, I did feel that Synchronous Remote worked better than online classes have in the spring. So what does Synchronous Remote mean for you going through the semester? Well, first off, it means um, you have to be connected to the class at class time every day um, through video, through the internet in some way. Okay, not necessarily video where you have to show your face, not even audio sometimes, but connected to the group at a specific time. Okay. Now do keep in mind that the rules are at SUU is that the modality can be changed at any time during the semester based on what the professor feels or the university feels. But probably that's only going to mean that I get sick and the class has to be taken over by somebody and they don't want to do it this way. Other than that, we should be meeting this way all semester long. Okay. Um, my version of this class is not going to be me doing Zoom meetings with you all the time and maybe lecturing a bit. I'm going to be doing those as videos you can download. What you're going to be doing in class time with me most of the time is either activities in a site called MobLab, which are related to class, or the tests. Other than that, I may do some lecturing during class time. I may do some like kind of open question sort of office hours things. But the plan is most of it is going to be mob lab and tests. And that the actual lecture you're going to be doing is going to be, you're going to be covering that at home. So it's going to be like a flipped classroom sort of environment. Okay. Um, One of my experiences from doing econ in online classes is um, the biggest drawback is if the students feel like they're out on an island all by themselves and have nobody that they can share their experiences with. I mean, be honest, talking to a professor can be pretty intimidating sometimes, much less doing it online. And you don't always get the answers, not necessarily that you want, but maybe that you need at a particular point in time. Um, my sense with online classes was that the big difference between doing it in face-to-face versus online is in face-to-face, you kind of knew that the person sitting next to you was in the same boat as you are, and that if they could do it, you could do it, and vice versa. And in online classes, it kind of seemed like everybody separated out into their own little space and after a while didn't communicate with each other very well. And then when they got into trouble, they had nobody to rely on. And you can imagine, their thinking probably got pretty dark about how horrible I was and how horrible the subject matter was. So, my advice to you for Synchronous Remote is find other people in the class, get involved in a study group, even if it's not face-to-face, even if it's just a chat group online, get somebody that you can talk to about it, that you can bounce some ideas off of. I think that'll help you a lot getting through this semester. Bye.